Hello, I'm Tux from GeoX Toys and welcome to the Nonnef Productions Lambo upgrade set instruction video. This video is technically for the Sunset G2 Sideswipe set release, but we've also restocked the black G2 Sideswipe set under the same listing and added 2 more spoiler colours in blue and yellow. So it's going to be a more general video that covers all of the Siege and Kingdom mod Lambo kits, these new combined kits, as well as the older weapon kits and spoiler kits. The kits come with a cannon runner, spoiler runner, kingdom adapter runner, and then a rifle and missile runner. The metallic option will have the rifle and missile already removed. These are also available in orange instead of the teal colour, so be sure about which option you're selecting when you check out. The listing also has restocks of the old black G2 toy Sideswipe kits. You can get them with either a black or a green spoiler. To assemble the cannon, remove the handle from the runner, trim it, and mount it as shown. Remove the opposite side of the cannon and flip it over onto the first part. There are 2 pegs that will line up. Remove the combined cannon part, trim the gates, and slide the circle over the end to lock it all together, and clean up the gate on that as well. Take the missile and slide it into the end of the cannon. The cannon can peg into either of the shoulder slots and tip up or down. The handle is also 5mm, so it can be used in any of the round peg holes. You can also work in the hex holes, but you need to make sure it's catching 2 of the edges, otherwise it will be loose. With the metallic rifles, be aware that the paint adds a bit to the thickness of the peg, so it may be tight the first time you use it. Just work it in slowly in a rocking motion. This will obviously wear off some of the paint on the handle. For the spoiler runner, you're not going to use the mounts and fillers here if you're mounting the spoiler on a Lambo that uses the Kingdom mold. We'll show you more about how to mount those later. All we need from this runner are the spoiler pieces themselves, so break them off and trim them down. Being that this is a Kingdom Lambo, we'll need these adapters to mount the spoilers. Just remove them from the runner and clean up the gate. Starting with the adapter piece, find the triangles on the back of the figure's legs and just plug them in. The side that is slightly raised is the side that goes to the outer side of the leg. The spoilers themselves just plug into the adapter holes. Then you align them and make sure the gates are facing what would be the rear outside of the vehicle. The spoilers are hinged so you can move them out of the way during transformation. Let's talk a little more about the spoilers, since this is meant as a general installation guide for all of the Lambo kits. There are currently two mold versions of these guys. You've got the newer Kingdom version on the left, and the older Siege version on the right. The easiest way to tell which you have is by the rear intake vents. If they're raised like the right vehicle, then it's the Siege mold and you do not need the adapters. If they've sunk in like the left version, then it's the Kingdom mold and you'll need the adapters for the spoilers to mount. The Kingdom adapters just plug in as we showed a few moments ago. For the Siege version, you want to remove and clean up all of the pieces on the runner. These are the filler pieces. They're both the same. When you insert them, make sure you have them sloped in the proper direction and then push them in flush. The mount's just attached by pressing into the rectangle, making sure the rounded edge is inward. Just like the Kingdom mounts, there are tabs to keep you from rotating the spoiler too far in either direction, and when attaching the spoiler, make sure you're not hitting those. And there you go! We've added two new colours under the spoiler listing. There are links in the description to find these new combined kits, as well as the spoilers and the weapon kits in various colours. If you found this video helpful, pushing the like, subscribe and bell buttons helps us feed the algorithm, lest it escape and we all suffer its terrible wrath. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again in the next video.